Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to our show today. It's a lovely day outside, and I'm just thrilled to have you all with us. Actually, on my way to the studio this morning, I couldn't help but notice how the autumn leaves have started to turn that beautiful shade of orange and red. It made me think about how change is all around us, even in the simplest of things. How about you, dear listeners? Have you noticed any changes in your daily life recently? Haha. Those little changes are what keep life interesting, don't they? Just the other day, I was taking a walk in the park, and I noticed a squirrel preparing for the winter. It reminded me of how we also need to prepare and adapt, especially with how fast the world is changing, particularly in the realm of technology. Absolutely. And speaking of changes in technology, we're diving into a fascinating topic today: how AI, or artificial intelligence, is transforming the way we think. It's a subject that's both exciting and a bit daunting, wouldn't you say? Oh, definitely. AI is such a game changer, and it's influencing every aspect of our lives, from the way we shop to how we communicate and even how we think. It's like we're living in a sci-fi movie sometimes, isn't it? It sure feels that way. And to guide us through this intriguing journey, we have a very special guest today. He's an expert in artificial intelligence, with over 2 decades of experience in the field. He's worked with some of the biggest tech companies and has a knack for breaking down complex topics into something we can all understand. Please welcome our guest. Thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here and talk about AI's impact on our thinking. It's a topic that's close to my heart, and I'm eager to share some insights and stories with all of you. Great. Let's dive into the first section of our discussion. We'll start with some basic concepts and background on AI and its importance. So, why is this topic so crucial today? Well, AI has become an integral part of our daily lives. It's not just about futuristic robots or sci-fi movies anymore. From the moment we wake up and check our smartphones to when we use virtual assistants like Alexa or Siri, AI is there, influencing our decisions and shaping our thoughts. It's crucial because it affects how we process information, make decisions, and interact with the world. That's a great point. I think many people might not realize just how pervasive AI is in our everyday lives. Could you give us a bit of historical context or recent trends in AI? Certainly. AI as a concept has been around since the 1950s, but it has only gained significant traction in the last decade due to advancements in computing power and data availability. Recent trends show that AI is becoming more accessible and integrated into various industries, from healthcare and finance to entertainment and education. Statistics indicate that AI adoption has grown by over 60% in the last 5 years alone, which is quite remarkable. Wow, that's impressive. And how does this connect to real life? Can you give us some examples of how AI is changing our daily experiences? Sure thing. Think about how personalized your experiences have become, whether it's your Netflix recommendations, targeted ads on social media, or even the navigation app that suggests the fastest route. All of these are powered by AI algorithms that analyze your behavior and preferences. It's like having a personal assistant that learns and adapts to your needs. That's fascinating. It sounds like AI is truly woven into the fabric of our everyday experiences. Now let's move on to some real-life experiences and cases. Could you share some of your personal experiences with AI, perhaps a success story or two? Absolutely. One of my most memorable experiences was when I worked on a project that used AI to predict crop yields for farmers. It was amazing to see how we could use data and machine learning to help farmers make better decisions, ultimately increasing their productivity and sustainability. It was a success story that really highlighted the potential of AI to make a positive impact. That's an incredible story. And what about some lessons learned from failures or challenges along the way? Oh, there have been plenty of those too. One challenge we faced was when an AI system we developed for a retail company didn't perform as expected. It was a humbling experience, but it taught us the importance of understanding the limitations of AI and the need for constant iteration and improvement. It was a valuable lesson in humility and resilience. Thank you for sharing that. It's important to acknowledge both successes and failures. Now let's talk about specific tips and methodologies. For those listening who might be interested in exploring AI further, What are some steps they can take? Great question. For anyone interested in AI, I'd recommend starting with the basics. Step 1 is to educate yourself about AI concepts. There are plenty of online courses and resources available for free. Step 2 is to get hands-on experience by experimenting with simple AI tools or platforms. Step 3, find a community or group of like-minded individuals to share ideas and collaborate with. Step 4 is to work on small projects to apply what you've learned. Finally, Step 5 is to stay updated with the latest trends and advancements in AI. It's an ever-evolving field, and continuous learning is key. Those are fantastic steps. And are there any precautions or things to watch out for when starting out with AI? Yes, definitely. One of the biggest precautions is to be aware of the ethical implications of AI. It's important to consider the impact of your work on privacy and society. Another checkpoint is to validate the data you use for AI projects, as biased or inaccurate data can lead to flawed outcomes. Lastly, always be open to feedback and willing to adapt your approach. Excellent advice. Now let's address some common misconceptions about AI. What are some of the myths you encounter frequently? One common misconception is that AI will replace all human jobs. While AI will certainly change the nature of work, it will also create new opportunities for innovation and creativity. Another myth is that AI is infallible. The truth is, AI systems are only as good as the data they're trained on, and they can make mistakes. Lastly, there's the misconception that AI is only for tech-savvy individuals. In reality, AI is becoming more accessible to people from all walks of life. Those are enlightening clarifications. It's important to separate fact from fiction. Now let's wrap up our discussion with some actionable suggestions. What are some things our listeners can do today to embrace AI in their lives? Great question. To start, you can explore AI-powered tools that can make your life easier, like productivity apps or language learning platforms. For short-term goals, you could dedicate a week to learning something new about AI each day. Midterm, perhaps over a month, you might work on a small project or experiment with AI tools. Long-term, consider how AI can enhance your career or personal development. Maintenance involves staying curious and continuously learning about AI advancements. Those are wonderful suggestions. To wrap up, let's summarize the key points we covered today. First, we discussed the importance and ubiquity of AI in our lives. Second, we explored real-life experiences and lessons from both successes and failures. Third, we provided a step-by-step guide for those interested in diving into AI. Fourth, we debunked some common misconceptions. And finally, we offered actionable steps for embracing AI. Absolutely. And it's been a pleasure discussing these topics with you. I hope our listeners found the conversation insightful and inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise with us today. Before we go, let's answer a few hypothetical listener questions. Here's one. Is AI going to make human thinking obsolete? That's a great question. The short answer is no. AI is a tool that can enhance human thinking, but not replace it. AI can handle complex calculations and data analysis, but human creativity, empathy, and intuition remain irreplaceable. Another listener asks, how can I ensure my career remains relevant in an AI-driven world? Excellent question. Focus on developing skills that complement AI, such as critical thinking, creativity, and emotional intelligence. Staying adaptable and continuously learning new technologies will also keep you ahead. Our final question, can AI have emotions? AI can simulate emotions to some extent, but it doesn't feel emotions the way humans do. AI can recognize and respond to emotional cues, but genuine emotional experience is unique to living beings. Thank you for those insightful answers. And thank you to all our listeners for joining us today. Remember, change is all around us, and embracing it can lead to incredible growth and opportunities. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of AI. Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing how AI continues to shape our world. Goodbye, everyone. Take care and have a wonderful day.